Now, in terms of metabolic outcomes, the questionnaires, of course, are standard clinical questionnaires, so you can do studies just on that. But of course, we also want to compare this to blood and urine data. All right, let's see, we got another question. Oh, this is a great question. If you start using X39 before you're 50, by the 70 and beyond and keep using it, will you have more stem cells than the average 70-year-old? We haven't done that study, but based on the research we've done and based on the research with copper peptide, I believe the answer would be yes. Also, even if someone is over the age of 70, they're still going to get phenomenal results with X39, and this is because of the way X39 alters gene expression. In fact, some of the best testimonials we get are people that are 70, 80, and even 90 years old. My dad is 90, and after using X39, a herniated disc that he'd had for several years went away, and he no longer suffers with that. Okay, so we looked at how is the body going to handle stress. This is epinephrine. We wanted to look at sleep, measuring GABA. Histamine is for stress response, etc. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is just showing you some of the raw data. And first of all, before we got into looking for copper peptide in blood and urine, which we've done, we wanted to run this preliminary test and see if the amino acids that make up copper peptide were changing, because this would give us an early indication if we were elevating copper peptide, and in fact it does. The copper peptide, by the way, is made from glycine, histidine, and lysine, and we can see glycine metabolism is being altered by over 30%. So this in fact corresponds with the increase in copper peptide. So people would expect their first day to first week of having about a 30 to 40% increase in their levels of copper peptide, which is quite significant. Now, there's also an analog of copper peptide that uses alanine, and this is why some people show an improvement in hair growth. Alanine peptide, or AHK, is linked to hair growth.